We're in a fairly bare room, really, and what I'd like you to do just before we get into this is to check that I don't have any hidden timepieces, stopwatches. There's nothing around that could be signalling me at all. So will you do me a favour just before we do? Just have a good look around. Please take your time to do that. You can leave your book there. Cheers.
No.
Nothing up the ceilings?
No, there's nothing on the ceilings, nothing hidden behind the stairs, nothing.
Okay, and there really genuinely isn't, and equally nobody here is going to be any clues at all. And you'll realise this is important later on as we get into this.
Okay.
So, you wear a watch?
Yeah.
Could you just take that off for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. That's rather nice. If you just hold it flat on your hand and put your other hand over the top like that, maybe face up, so... Great. Now, you'll know this yourself, but for the purposes of people at home who may not, when the second hand reaches the 12, it essentially resets the mechanism and sends a tiny shudder, a tiny little vibration through the watch. And if you know what you're looking for, you can see that even from the back of the watch, even through someone's hand, because it sets up a vibration which will resonate through the hand itself. Now, presumably, you don't think you'd be able to tell when that second hand was reaching 12?
No, definitely not.
Okay. It's a question of really kind of relaxing and getting a sense of when that is. You feeling anything?
Yeah, it's like pulsing.
That was it. 1, so that should be 2, should be on 3, have a look. 4, 5,
exactly,
6,
yeah. Amazing,
7,
yeah.
8, show the camera, 9, 10, 11, 12, you getting that? 13, 14, 15, you got that? Absolutely spot on. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I felt a pulsing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it is odd. Now, actually, you deal with clocks. You know, actually, that's nonsense. There is no shudder, there's no vibration when it reaches 12. That's not really what happens, of course. Thank you for not saying anything. All that is, actually, I looked at the watch before you put it in your hand, and I made a note of where the second hand was, and I was just counting until it got around to the 12. All right? This is what really interests me, because it's difficult to keep time that accurately. But some people can do this. So look, here's a stopwatch for you.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to try and estimate a time period that you give me as closely as I can to the second, and you can test me on this. All right? So give me any time period you like, between 2 and 5 minutes.
Okay.
Tell me what.
3 minutes.
Exactly 3 minutes?
Exactly.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So, get ready?
Okay.
Okay, and I won't look at you while we do it, but start now. I'll face away. That's a minute, isn't it, or so?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
1.5.
Yep.
Three, 2, 1, stop. How close was I? What is that time?
2:59 and 68 seconds.
68 seconds?
Yeah.
That's a miracle in itself.
6.8 seconds,
sorry. 6.8 seconds.
6.8 seconds, sorry.
Oh, let me show you. That's 2:59 and 68 hundredths of a second.